for Naeem Khan this season, we are creating a slouchy, easy to do it yourself kind of French twist, inspired by the Nouvelle Vague era and Yves Saint Laurent in the 60s. It has that vibe a little bit, but it's very easy looking and fresh. The key for this hairstyle, it has to look like it was done in one go. You know, if it looks like you did it and then you thought it was not right and then you try to fix it, then it looks wrong.
We're sort of referencing Italian film starlets from the 60s with the makeup specifically. The skin is left really, really clean, so it's all about the eyeliner. We're giving the eye a little bit more of a lift, more of a flip in the outer corner so that it gives the girl a little bit more character, makes her slightly quirky, which I think is nice, especially because Naeem's clothes are so perfect and so immaculate and so incredible. It's nice to give the girls a little bit of a twist or a little bit of an edge.
The inspiration was the dust and the decadence of India. When I was visiting India, the sadhus in India, for example, the body painting, they keep themselves warm in India by rubbing ash on their body. But within rubbing that ash, some of them create such amazing patterns. I took inspiration from there and I created my prints by dabbing color with my fingers or by whiteout, like the thing you use for when you're typing. The beading is from the decadence of India, so it is the dust and the decadence of India. So I've taken one element, the paisley, on my coats and things, but using pure silver and pure gold metallic threads. So it's almost couture, but it's ready to wear.
Naeem has an extraordinary ability to bring the fusion of his culture from India, and he mixes it with a fusion of Middle East, American, and all kinds of other influences, and he puts it all together and makes it very glamorous. Naeem's father has one of the biggest embroidery companies in all of India for years and years and years, so I think that big attention to small detail is something he's grown up with. But it really is just almost couture. You know, when you really look at it, it has the elements of couture, like I say, just a big attention to small detail. Even when you just look at something like this, if you just look at the beading on top of the lace, and just the detail of the bow and how it's tied, and just, it's all the little details that he really pays so much attention to. It's just flawless. It's really flawless. And the fit, he's very into the fit.
I'm actually a big fan. I've been very excited all week to come to this show, and you can see the beautiful detail of the work of this designer. And it's definitely an art. I'm an artist and I respect other artists, so I'm excited to be here.
Craftsmanship comes from many, many years of that I've worked in this business. I grew up in this business. My parents are big manufacturers of hand embroidered stuff in India for 3 generations. So I grew up with embroidery in my blood. So it's easy for me because embroidery and glamour, or anything you do with threads and beads and sequins and all the different materials, it's like a big kitchen. So if you know your spices and you know how much heat and you know your ingredients, you can make a beautiful dish. And I just feel it's taken me 30 years of experimenting. So it only gets better with time. How much weight, how much shimmer, how much, what happens to the fabric below when you're beading and the threads going through the fabric, the different types of materials, the combination of the materials, it's all in the head. There's no school to teach you that. I make my own prints at the office on pieces of paper, copying it on a copier, and then sending it to my printers in Switzerland or in Italy to have them fabricated. But these are all generated in my studio.
I think he designs dresses for everybody from the mother of the bride to the biggest society ladies in New York and around the world. He has an extraordinary ability to be able to take the ethnic influences and incorporate them into something that's going to work for everyone. I think we watch so many of these runway shows and we look for the inspiration. We live vicariously through the fashions we see here, and then people translate it into their own wardrobes. I think someone like Naeem brings so many unique influences to the woman at home to be able to be inspired.
Well, I try to keep it super elegant. I'm conscious of how much glamour to put into the clothes. So their clothes are very sophisticated, and that's one of the keys. But there is just the right amount of glamour and sophistication in my clothes, and it's a very crucial factor. Well, they're going to take away beautiful, happy, luxurious, a vision of the dust and the decadence of India.